Have you ever stopped to wonder why, despite your best efforts, your energy dips by midday, or your doctor warns you about clogged arteries? Maybe you've been told to eat healthily, but what if some of the foods you're eating every morning are quietly working against you? Let's talk about your morning routine. For many, it starts with a quick bowl of cereal, a glass of orange juice, or even a sugary coffee drink. They seem harmless, even healthy. After all, we've been told that fruit juices and cereals are packed with vitamins, right? But here's the catch. Many popular breakfast choices are loaded with hidden sugars, refined carbs, and inflammatory ingredients that can wreak havoc on your arteries. You see, arteries are like the highways of your body, carrying blood full of oxygen and nutrients to every cell. But what happens when those highways get blocked or narrowed? Traffic slows down, and your body starts to suffer. That's exactly what happens when fatty deposits, known as plaque, build up inside your arteries. Over time, this process, called atherosclerosis, can lead to serious problems like high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes. What you might not realize is that this buildup doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow, silent process that creeps up as a result of what you eat, especially foods high in sugar and processed carbs. Take a typical bowl of sugary cereal. It often contains more sugar than a candy bar. When you consume that sugar first thing in the morning, your blood sugar spikes rapidly. Your body responds by releasing insulin, which helps store that sugar, but over time, frequent spikes can cause insulin resistance. This resistance doesn't just affect your blood sugar, it also promotes inflammation, a major driver of artery damage. Inflammation is your body's natural response to injury or threat, but when it becomes chronic, it damages the inner walls of your arteries. Think of it like a slow burn, irritating and weakening those vessels day by day. Even natural things like fruit juices, especially orange juice, can be deceptive. Sure, they contain vitamins, but they're also packed with natural sugars that act like fast-acting candy for your blood vessels. For older adults or anyone with metabolic issues, this can accelerate the damage, making arteries stiff and narrow. And don't forget about refined carbs like white bread or pastries. These foods lack fiber and essential nutrients, so they quickly convert into sugar inside your body. This not only feeds inflammation, but also raises bad cholesterol levels, which contribute to plaque buildup. So, why is this happening? As we age, our bodies naturally become less efficient at handling sugars and inflammation. Blood vessels lose their elasticity, and the lining of the arteries becomes more vulnerable to damage. This is why the same breakfast that might have been fine in your 20s or 30s suddenly starts to have negative effects as you get older. But here's the real kicker. These morning foods are often consumed with a false sense of healthiness. You think you're doing the right thing, fueling your day with something healthy, but you might be unknowingly setting yourself up for serious artery problems down the road. The good news? Awareness is the first step to change. Once you know the hidden dangers lurking in your breakfast bowl or your morning glass, you can make smarter choices that actually protect your arteries rather than harm them. Before we move on, think about your own morning routine. What's on your plate or in your cup? Does it give you lasting energy and support your heart health, or could it be quietly wearing down your arteries? In the next chapter, I'm going to introduce you to one powerful food that doctors recommend eating every single morning to help clear your arteries and protect your heart. And it's easier to add to your routine than you might think. But before we jump ahead, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because the next chapter is going to change the way you think about breakfast forever. And hey, if you're watching this right now and it's hitting home, drop a 1 in the comments below. Let me know you're with me on this journey to healthier arteries and a stronger heart. All right, now that we've uncovered the hidden dangers lurking in your typical morning routine, let me introduce you to the game changer, the one food doctors are now recommending to eat every single morning for clearer, healthier arteries. This isn't some complicated supplement or expensive exotic ingredient. It's natural, affordable, and backed by solid science. Drumroll, please. The superfood I'm talking about is beetroot. Yes, beets. Those vibrant ruby red veggies you might have seen on grocery store shelves or on your plate at a fancy restaurant. But beets are way more than just a colorful side dish. They're a powerhouse when it comes to heart and artery health. So, what makes beetroot so special? First off, beets are loaded with natural compounds called nitrates. When you eat beets, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, a molecule that plays a starring role in keeping your arteries wide open and your blood flowing smoothly. Nitric oxide helps relax and dilate blood vessels, which means lower blood pressure and better circulation. Why does that matter? Because as we age, the ability of our arteries to produce nitric oxide declines, which can lead to stiffening and narrowing, prime conditions for high blood pressure and heart disease. Eating beetroot regularly can help restore this vital function. But that's not all. Beets are also rich in powerful antioxidants, like betalains. These antioxidants fight inflammation, which, as we talked about earlier, is a major culprit behind artery damage and plaque buildup. By reducing inflammation, beetroot supports the health and integrity of your arterial walls. There's also plenty of fiber in beets, which helps keep your cholesterol levels in check, another key factor in preventing plaque from forming. Research shows that drinking just 1 cup of beetroot juice daily can lower systolic blood pressure by up to 10 points in just a few weeks. That's the kind of impact even some blood pressure medications aim to achieve. Now you might be wondering, how do I get beetroot into my morning routine without it tasting weird or taking forever to prepare? Good news. It's simple and flexible. Here are some easy ways to enjoy beetroot every morning. Beetroot juice, fresh or bottled, just 4 to 8 ounces. It's refreshing, slightly sweet, and pairs well with a splash of lemon. Smoothies. Toss raw or cooked beets into your morning smoothie with berries, spinach, and a bit of ginger. Roasted or steamed, prep a batch of roasted beets on the weekend and add them to your breakfast bowl with eggs or avocado. Beet powder. If fresh beets aren't your thing, beetroot powder is a convenient supplement you can stir into water, tea, or smoothies. Just a heads up, if you have kidney stones or certain medical conditions, it's best to check with your doctor before dramatically increasing your beet intake. Doctors and researchers are excited about beetroot's potential because it's natural, accessible, and effective. It's the perfect daily habit that supports artery health without the side effects of medications. But remember, beetroot isn't a magic bullet on its own. It works best as part of a balanced lifestyle that includes healthy eating, regular exercise, and avoiding artery-damaging habits like smoking. By making this one change, eating beetroot every morning, you can help clear your arteries, lower your blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and give your heart a fighting chance to stay strong and healthy. So, if you're ready to make your mornings a little brighter and your arteries a lot clearer, adding beetroot is a simple and powerful step. And here's a little challenge for you. After adding beetroot to your morning, pay attention to how your body feels. Do you notice more energy, less leg heaviness, better stamina? Drop your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. Before we move on to the final chapter, make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell. The next part is all about maximizing these benefits and turning small habits into lifelong artery health. If this chapter blew your mind, smash that like button and type "Beet Strong" in the comments to let me know you're ready to take control of your artery health. Now that you know about the hidden dangers in your breakfast and the incredible power of beetroot to clear your arteries, let's talk about how this simple habit can truly change your life and how to get the most out of it. First, imagine waking up every day feeling lighter, more energized, and knowing your heart and arteries are working smoothly. Sounds good, right? Well, It's not just wishful thinking. Thousands of people just like you have experienced amazing improvements by simply adding beetroot to their mornings. Take Sarah, for example, a 68-year-old grandmother who struggled with high blood pressure and constant fatigue. After incorporating beetroot juice into her breakfast routine, she noticed her blood pressure dropped significantly within a month, and she had more energy to enjoy walks with her grandkids. Stories like hers are becoming more common, and the science backs it up. But here's the truth. Beetroot alone isn't a silver bullet. The best results come when you combine this powerful food with other artery-friendly habits. Tip 1. Stay hydrated. Drinking enough water is key to keeping your blood flowing smoothly. Aim for at least 8 glasses a day, especially when you're adding beetroot juice, which acts like a natural detoxifier. Tip 2. Keep moving. Regular physical activity, whether it's walking, yoga, or light strength training, boosts your circulation and helps maintain artery elasticity. Even 30 minutes a day can make a big difference. Tip 3. Cut back on artery-damaging foods. Remember Chapter 1? Avoiding sugary cereals, processed juices, and refined carbs gives your arteries a fighting chance to heal. Swap those for whole foods, plenty of veggies, and lean proteins. Tip 4. Manage stress. Stress tightens your blood vessels and raises blood pressure, so find simple ways to relax. Deep breathing, meditation, or even spending time outdoors. Consistency is the secret sauce here. The magic isn't in one day of beetroot juice, but in making it a daily ritual. Your arteries and your heart will thank you over time. And don't forget, always keep your doctor in the loop, especially if you're on medications or have chronic health conditions. Beetroot interacts well with most diets, but a quick chat never hurts. To help you stay on track, why not set a reminder to include beetroot in your breakfast? Make it part of your morning ritual, just like brushing your teeth. Soon you won't have to think twice about it. Now, I want to hear from you. If you've tried beetroot or any other artery-friendly habit, share your story in the comments. What changes have you noticed? What challenges did you face? Your experiences could inspire someone else to take that first step. Before you go, if this video opened your eyes or gave you a new way to protect your heart, hit the like button and subscribe for more doctor-approved health tips every week. Remember, clearer arteries aren't just about avoiding heart disease. They're about living a fuller, more vibrant life. Better circulation means more energy, better brain function, and a stronger body to enjoy every moment. So take charge today. Eat that beetroot, hydrate, move your body, and watch as your arteries start to clear, one morning at a time. Thanks for watching. Here's to your heart health and brighter, healthier mornings ahead.